Hello viewers, I'm Simon Preston and this is Reggae Boys Commentary, and this is going to be the review of Jamaica vs Costa Rica encounter in San Jose, where Jamaica lost 3-0 in this crucial World Cup qualifier. And what this means now as it relates to the table is that Costa Rica is at the top of the table with 10 points. Panama beat Haiti 1-0 in Panama City, and they've now moved to 7 points in the table in second place. Jamaica sit in third with 4 points, and Haiti are at the foot of the table with 1 point. Panama beat Haiti by 1-0, and the goal coming in the 81st minute through Philippe Baloy from Panama, and this was after Garou got a red card for Haiti in the 68th minute of this encounter. So this gave Panama some momentum and more space on the pitch, and this was able to help Panama get that victory over Haiti, and now they stand 3 points clear of Jamaica. Now in Jamaica's encounter, where they lost 3-0 to Costa Rica, the stats were truly against them. Costa Rica had 52% possession of the football, while Jamaica had 48%. Looking at shots on target, shots on goal, Costa Rica had 13 while Jamaica only had 5 on this occasion. Jamaica was truly isolated for a majority of this encounter. We saw in the first half where Jamaica went with the same 11 as they did back in Kingston a few days ago, Clayton Donaldson being up front again on this occasion. He was isolated. Some of the opportunities he got, the defenders of Costa Rica are tracking him very, very well, and as a result of this he was offside on a few of occasions. Same thing happened to Deva Orgil of Jamaica when he came on in the second half, and Wes Morgan in the dying stages of the game. As I said in the preview a few hours ago, Costa Ricans have been very lethal against Jamaica, especially in the opening 25 minutes, where they have scored 9 of their last 10 goals against Jamaica in San Jose between the first minute and the 25th minute, and they certainly got the ball rolling in the opening 10 minutes, where they scored in the 5th minute through Celso Borges, and this is the Deportivo La Coruña player, the 27-year-old 6-footer who plays in the midfield for Costa Rica. Through a headed goal, he was quite free for this header. He was sandwiched in between Javon Watson and Adrian Mariappa on this occasion, and he was able to comfortably put the ball past Andre Blake on this occasion to give Costa Rica that 1-0 lead. And they made use of their passes. Costa Rica had a 86% pass completion rate, and they certainly made use of their chances. It was quite silky smooth. They operated from wide regions through the middle. They dropped deep. Their high players dropped deep. So it was not predictable. It was quite dynamic on the day, and you could see how proactive and pragmatic they played. So full credit goes to Costa Rica for their performance on this occasion. The second goal came through team captain Brian Ruiz in the 38th minute. Brian Ruiz, who now plays for Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. He scored his 21st goal for Costa Rica on this occasion in some 80 odd appearances, so he's averaging basically a goal every 4 games for Costa Rica, and his streak continues also in World Cup qualifiers. And the third goal for Costa Rica came in the second half. It came in the 78th minute through Johan Venegas, the Montreal Impact winger, who's 27-year-old. He scored his 5th goal for Costa Rica on this occasion. He seems to score in key matches and against key teams as well. He scored the likes against Spain, Uruguay, Nicaragua in the Central American Cup, and he's even scored against Panama as well, and now against Jamaica. So he's scored key goals for Costa Rica, and he's been a key player and a linchpin to their team. He really is an asset for them. Jamaica had a few chances late on, especially in the 88th minute, where they had a free kick, but it was wasted on that occasion. You think that with 5 players in the box you would give an opportunity to square the ball in, but it was to no avail on that occasion. And in the 93rd minute of the encounter, 3 minutes into stoppage time, Wes Morgan, it appeared to have pulled one back for Jamaica, but he was in an offside position and the goal did not stand for Jamaica. And some other statistics from this encounter was that Costa Rica had 282 passes in this encounter, while Jamaica had 260 passes throughout the entire 90 minutes, so Costa Rica getting the edge in that encounter as well. What does this mean? Jamaica has a lot of work to do. It's simple as that. Jamaica cannot, I repeat, cannot afford to lose against Panama in September, where they'll play the last two World Cup qualifiers. Jamaica will play against Panama in Panama City, and then 4 days later play Haiti in Kingston at the office. So Jamaica cannot afford to lose to Panama. Panama are 3 points ahead of Jamaica. So if Panama are to win, that would mean that there would be 6 points ahead of Jamaica, and with 1 game to go, that would eliminate Jamaica's chances. If Jamaica are to draw against Panama, that means that fate would no longer be in Jamaica's hands, which would mean that Jamaica would have to hope that Costa Rica would beat Panama, and Jamaica would have to take care of business at home against Haiti. And let's not forget the goal difference as well. Jamaica now has a -4 goal difference, while Panama has a +2, which means it's a 6-goal gap. So Jamaica would have to score a lot of goals against Haiti to boost up their goal average and hope that Costa Rica can get that victory over Panama. So Jamaica is going to have to go to Panama with the mindset of winning 2 games in their last 2 World Cup qualifiers. Can this be done? Yes, it can be done. It is possible. And another reason why I say it is possible, because Jamaica will have at least 3 matches in preparation for this, and that is in the 2016 edition of the Copa America Centenario, which will take place in the United States between June 3rd and June 26th. Jamaica will play the likes of Mexico, Uruguay, and Europe and Venezuela. So key matches for Jamaica, and they'll be played in venues where you have a lot of Latin American support. So where the support is concerned, the hostility, Jamaica will get more opportunities to get used to that sort of crowd. Similar pitches as well. If you look at the pitches that, like in Illinois, where Chicago Fire plays their game at Soldier Field, similar sort of surface, so it's an opportunity for our players to grasp that opportunity as well. And we'll just have to wait and see, because September is quite some time from now. We're still only in March, so we have April, May, June, July, August, and September. So 5.5 months. A lot can happen between now and then. We could see some new faces into the national team. We could see some injured players on the Panama team and Haiti team. A lot could happen, you know. This is CONCACAF, and we've seen some very, very strange things happen. Players losing their passports, loss of form, injury, everything, you know, you can think of. A lot can happen. What the players must think about right now is, how are they going to be able to get those 6 points in September? That is what they have to think about, because our 2018 World Cup qualifiers' hopes are on the line, and they are literally on a knife's edge right now, hanging on a thread. A loss to Panama would mean that Jamaica will be out of contention for qualifying for the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia, and that would mean that it would be 20 years since Jamaica last qualified for the FIFA World Cup. Everybody wants to see Jamaica do well. As Jamaicans, we want to see our country do very well, and we need to take this Copa America seriously. That is why I'm stressing so much importance of it, because a good performance in this tournament can carry over that momentum into the World Cup qualifiers in September. So the likes of Mexico, Venezuela, and Uruguay, if Jamaica are able to finish in the top 2 of the group and get to the quarterfinals and be in that last 8, it's massive for our region, and it can not only improve our FIFA rankings as well, but also players that play locally here in Jamaica can be given an opportunity to play overseas, whether it's the MLS, Scandinavian leagues, Asian leagues, or even the lower leagues in England, whether it be League 1, League 2, or even the Championship, or Premier League in certain cases. So it's a lot to think about, especially for Coach Schaefer as well. On the occasion, a lot of questions to be asked of him as well. Why Darren McTux may not have started. You know, is Alvis Powell and his head straight? You know, why is it that the captain's armband was taken from Adrian Mariappa and given to Wes Morgan? I don't think that Adrian Mariappa did a bad job as skipper friendly international against South Korea and the 1-1 draw against Costa Rica. I didn't see anything wrong with that. So a lot of questions will be raised to him. So for Jamaica, it is not a pleasant evening and it's not a night to remember. However, we can rest assured that with opportunities to come in the summer, it is a chance for us to put to bed and remove all this doubt and all this negativity about our national team. The Copa America Centenario must be taken seriously, and it should be viewed as an opportunity of a lifetime for our players. We showed in the Copa America last year that we're no pushovers. Well, this is an opportunity to stamp our authority on this tournament. What do you think, fans? Do you think that we're out of contention? Do you think that we have an opportunity in the Copa America to do well and progress further? Do you think we have an opportunity to get to the final round? Leave your comments in below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Simon Preston, and stay tuned for more content, not only on the Reggae Boys, but also the progress of the under-17s, the under-20s as well, and also the Reggae Girls teams and women's football as well. Coach Andrew Edwards will have to rally his troops soon as well for the under-17 qualifiers and to try to get his team to the under-17 FIFA World Cup in 2017 in India. So we'll hear a little from him in the future as well. I'm Simon Preston. Have a pleasant evening.